we do, John, to let one generation to be more opening to listen to the other generation, or having the other generation to be more willingly to share to the younger generations their life experience and wisdom?
Yeah, that's I think that's every generation faces that same challenge. I think I think there's everybody goes through their own life experience, and I think the tendency, and I've had to catch myself on this a number of times, right? The tendency is to look backward at younger generations and to look down a little bit. Like, oh, they didn't experience the same things I did. They didn't have to, maybe they didn't pay their dues, or maybe they didn't, they somehow had an easier life, or they, whatever. We tell ourselves all these stories, right? And I think, I remember my grandparents looking at me the same way, right? That I didn't know what the Great Depression was like. I had never known, and this is true, like I had never known what it's like to not have enough to eat. So I think there's a tendency always to look for the differences between us and anyone else, whether we're talking about age, culture, upbringing, whatever, right? So, I think it comes from, it's an individual question, that, what is it that is stopping me from being open to hearing, the experiences of this other person? And I think you asked the question. You said, how can we get older people and younger people to listen to one another better? The first thing I would say is that age does not necessarily imply wisdom. I think there are lots of old people that I've met that I don't want to listen to. Like, frankly, they're bitter, angry. They're bitter, angry people that are still in the mode of trying to control or grieving the loss of things, of things in their life. And there are lessons to learn from that. But I think it's a bit dangerous to say that younger people should learn wisdom from older people.
Selectively, right?
Yeah, because I think sometimes what younger people should learn is from older people is that's not the way to live. Is to maybe learn from their mistakes. But I don't know how to make that happen. But I know that I wonder. So I guess this is a question maybe to you. Here in the U.S., as families age, we tend to get more separated, right? So our parents, when they get old and they can't take care of themselves anymore, they go into nursing homes or hospitals. They don't live with the younger generations. The younger generations see less and less of older people over time. Whereas there are other cultures, many cultures in Asia, India, right, where the families are integrated across generations. They live together or live in closer proximity to one another. I think which may lead to more understanding of between the generations.